City, taking on the Bears of Oakland. One of these teams will represent the NFC in the Super Bowl in 2 weeks' time. Which will it be as we're underway in the NFC title game? And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15. Throwing to start the drive. Bauer. This complete to Jones. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, Bauer. He'll find Jones again, complete. Big strides, look at him go. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? So, Charles, this a defense that hasn't made a lot of mistakes like this on the road to this playoff matchup, but that, a bad one there.
Yeah, you definitely want to rattle and shake up the other quarterback, but you know you've got to do it.
And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown.
He gave him a swing.
Touchdown run. And the Bears have struck first in this NFC title game. So they take the opening kickoff and drive it all the way down the field.
And that's the last thing you want defensively. On the road, in the playoffs, and now you're down a touchdown right away.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
Okay, break.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Nice chunky yards on 1st down. It really opens up your options for what you want to do on 2nd. You go right back to him and hope he explodes, or sucker the defense in before throwing over the top.
2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of this playoff matchup is intercepted. Picked up by Nate Williams. And the Bears will have solid field position here as they take over at the 45-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They'll start following the interception in great field position at the 45. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Poole. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield. And down to the 43. 11 yards there. 1st down.
It's been a long season, but he still looks fresh running the football. He knows his guys are one game away from the Super Bowl. So
what you in there messing with?
And that's a heck of a run right there.
Throwing on 1st down. Bauer flushed out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
On 2nd down now. Poole. And he's able to carve out about 6 there. Down to the
quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
This now a 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Ballard. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
They'll put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That allowed him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. This would have been a 54-yard boot had they tried a field goal, but they will not try a field goal. They're going for it. Looking to throw. Bauer. Working the middle of the field, and he's got man complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. They'll run on first down. Poole. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going, and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. But also like what the runner's giving us, too.
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Bears are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Extra point by Buckers on target. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Well, Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their 2nd drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. It's Deonte Banks with it. And they will score. It's 6 for a Bears touchdown. Charles, it is pretty rare that we see a team build this kind of lead in the opening quarter. And, man, they seem to be clicking on all 3 phases right there. The defense doing its part with a pick 6.
It's absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the 2nd quarter.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll need to come from behind if they want to play in 2 weeks as they trail early in this NFC Championship game. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, how about the challenge we're seeing here in this game early? Man coverage against some fleet receivers. That time, the defense won.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Here's a handoff out of the gun. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 13 yards and a first down, Cowboys. 18 Cardinals. 79 Broncos. Back to throw. Knowles taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And here's another interception, the 3rd of this first quarter.
Bro, who the fuck is he? Go watch TV, man. Y'all interrupting me. Go.
The Bears offense. It has been about as perfect of a start to this game as these guys could have asked for, Charles. They've scored on their first 2 drives. They still haven't given anything up on the other side of the ball, so they can already make this a 3-score game here if they can come away with points on this drive.
Yeah, they're almost pushing them to the brink, aren't they, partner? Almost to the point now where it's a loss of words for me, which I know would excite all of our viewers, but you're just not supposed to see that type of dominance so quickly in a game like this. Everything they've done has been working so far. Offense, defense, you name it, it's going well for them.
The second down attempt there knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Bauer, and that will be incomplete as well.
Finally, this defense makes a stand. They'd given up touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but here they said, we've got to put a stop to that. Good coverage there to force a punting situation and a 4th down.
On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. Fielded at about the 28. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he is going to lose yardage here. To throw on 2nd down, Knowles. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, it's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Knowles. Now they go screen. It's complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 41 as they stop him a few yards short of the 1st. That'll bring up 4th down. They wind up getting 8 yards, but they needed more than that.
And that's a play that's not uncommon on 3rd and long because the offense is just hoping that somehow they can get a guy in space and follow some blockers downfield. Does a pretty nice job there getting a few yards, but he ends up getting stopped before he can get the 1st down.
Cut back team! Cut back team! 70 Rangers! 70 Rangers! Ready up?
They're going to try and throw. Escaping the pressure right. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position.
Here we go. Here we go.
Waddle, the motion man right. He's going to get it on the jet sweep. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
70 Lions. 18 Pioneers.
Back to throw. Bauer. Throw out wide is incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just 2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes. and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
That's caught. Waddle on the left side. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. They'll try and run for it. He needed 2. He only got 1. And the Cowboys defense is going to get him the football back. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Throwing to start the drive. Knowles. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bear sack. Now 3rd down and very long.
Warrior 70. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Looking to throw. Knowles. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Liking 18.
Back to throw. Knowles. Open man is Ross, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one. A nice throw there. And this is a quarterback, you remember, looking to do what no other rookie has done, and that's lead his team into the Super Bowl.
And now you've made me go back down memory lane a little bit because we have had a few guys come close. Think about Patrick Mahomes in 2018. 2nd year in the league, but his first as a full-time starter. I go back to 2000 with the Vikings and Dante Culpepper. Also his first year as a starter. But this would be something I think would be very noteworthy.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw. Knowles. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. That was play number 7 on this drive, and it got him 7 yards. 2 minutes remain in the first half of this NFC Championship. 2nd down and 3.
65 cat.
Back to throw. Knowles. And this one incomplete. Threw it down at the feet of his receiver.
Well, this defense is certainly organized and playing off of each other because the rush is providing pressure and the coverage is forcing incompletions and capitalizing on mistakes. When you get every level on defense hitting at once, you get first half scores just like this one.
Hands it off out of the gun. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2. Looking to throw. Knowles. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Dalton Kincaid. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys get a bit closer. Lutz good on the extra point, and that cuts this lead down to 13. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. Well, from deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go around. And quickly, they get to the line.
Panther 60, Panther 60, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Looking to throw on second down. Bauer looking downfield for Jones. And that will be incomplete. Try to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
60. 79 Broncos. Riggs. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready?
On third down, Bauer. Short throw caught by Pitts. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
70 Lions. 18 Rattlers. 7 Pirates. Count 19. 70 Ranger.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. That is caught. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
Warriors 70. Trap 60.
On first down, Bauer, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
60 Bobcat. Buffalo 18. Panther 11. Mustang 19. 19 Lions.
Back to throw again. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
A very limited time left to get in the field goal range before the half, and they tried to get it all on one throw right there.
Ready.
A final shot before break. Bauer. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So we've reached halftime here in the NFC Championship, as we'll send you eastward to Orlando. Standing by with that EA Sports halftime report now is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Hallis Trophy still hangs in the balance as the second half now underway in the NFC Championship game.
Let's go now.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they have work to do in this second half if they want to earn that berth to the Super Bowl.
And I'm pretty sure this is where their coaches at halftime were saying don't panic, and then demonstrating it by not making a lot of drastic changes to the game plan. Let's just get back to doing what we've been doing all year long. That should be more than good enough.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. He's got him in, complete. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
I know they'd love to take some heat off of that young quarterback, but so far, not much in the running game, and this won't help things either. A loss on that play.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. 45 yards rushing for him now to this point. So from 2nd and long, now we go to 3rd and very manageable.
Yeah, they love that phrase, don't they? Because as an offensive coordinator, you can keep people a little bit off balance and guessing because you don't have to throw it. You can come back with a strong run game if you want to. And if you're in 4-down territory, that really opens things up for you.
19 Tiger.
From the gun on 3rd down, Knowles. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he doesn't quite make it. Taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Punching it in from a yard away. And the Cowboys have got it back to within a score. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead will shrink to 6. After the touchdown, Lutz to kick it off. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. A lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he's able to get this all the way to the 40 before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
To throw on 2nd down, Bauer. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Here comes 3rd and the length of the football. Now a handoff up the middle. Poole. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They run the counter. Poole. And this defense not ready for that one as he'll take this down inside the 25. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll keep it on the ground. Poole. That's about as exciting of a 1-yard run as you're going to see. Finding a way to dodge that first would-be tackler. But again, just 1 yard out of it.
They know that old expression, it's not my night. It it hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
And every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. On second down, Poole. He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
That's all about doing the dirty work right there defensively. Second and short yardage, that's all about plugging those gaps, not giving a running back a crease to run through, and has a nice job to hold him just a couple and force a third down.
On third down, Poole. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1.
Well, they picked up a portion of it, but not all that they needed. Now that leads to a decision on 4th and 1. Let's see what they decide to do.
They'll pass up a field goal attempt. It would have been a 45-yarder. Now they'll go for it on 4th.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 79 Broncos.
Back to throw. Bauer. Got a man. It's Brown. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. Up the middle they go. Poole. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. 76 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
And that's the kind of run you get when you know Super Bowl berth is in sight. They've got the lead. It's the second half. All those weeks of wear and tear in your body just go away. He's running with purpose now, and that's a heck of a run.
One quarter remains for the right to go on to the Super Bowl. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Great play there. Saving his best for the playoffs with his 3rd touchdown of the game. And the Bears are closing in on a Super Bowl berth now as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Now the Bears keeping the offense on the field and going for 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he got it on the touchdown run, but he won't get in here. He'll be stopped short, and they'll come up empty on the try for 2. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
Come on.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And they are in need of points here, no doubt about that. With a Super Bowl berth on the line and trailing here in the 4th quarter, this possession gigantic. They got his man complete. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. So they will wave off the flag and let the completion stand.
Really great job by the receiver fighting through all the contact and still coming down with the football.
Let's go now.
All that great work in practice being put into the game.
On 1st and 10, Knowles. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Hawk 70.
Back to the air on 2nd down. Knowles. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
There's a quarterback who's learned his lesson. He's thrown a few interceptions so far. That time he said, I'm making sure nobody catches this one.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. They'll look to throw again. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is dropped. Oh, that could have been a near certain
He fired.
points. He was all alone, but he could not look.
That was Dalton Kincaid.
So they really needed points here in a 2-score game.
He's fired.
Could not come away with anything there on 4th.
And while we know they're a little bit discouraged here, they can't check out of this game. You and I have called a good number of games over the course of our career where we've seen these types of situations.
Ain't no way you drop that in a situation like this.
And that miracle does occur, so they can't let that dream go just yet. They have to get stout on defense here.
Yeah, right now really hoping for a turnover. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll get about 3 up close to the 35. He was close to flirting with that sideline, but
I ain't gonna lie, this running back had a way better game than last game.
Keep that clock moving.
Isn't it funny that we're watching this play when we had that discussion just yesterday about this? What do you do in this scenario? What do you know, what's your mindset?
There he goes, right side. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40.
Man, this shit is crazy.
Take it down. 106 yards rushing for him now in the ball game as he goes over the century mark with the AFC title on the line. On 1st down, Poole. And for one of the first times all night, he is going to go nowhere as they bury him behind the line. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And this offense on 3rd down today, they've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. This is 3rd and 11.
Shot 60, shot 60. Go.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Out to the flat, that's complete to his running back. This will wind up a loss on the play, and that's going to make it 4th down.
No surprise they decided to throw on 3rd down. A little bit of a surprise that they completed the pass and lost yardage on the play.
So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield stripe, so it is a 60-yard attempt here. Butker's kick here is good. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied air. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their dream of a Super Bowl berth so close 3 quarters ago, but obviously starting to slip away if it hasn't already. They need points here and in a hurry. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. It's a gain of 34.
And here's a spot where this offense says, we got to start making something happen. We're down 2 scores. It's the 4th quarter. We've got to start moving with some urgency. And here's a big play that gives them a ray of hope that they can get back in this one.
Throwing on first down. Knowles. Flushed out right. And he'll just get rid of it. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
To throw again. Knowles. Looking middle.
Yeah, them niggas tall, boy.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since.
19 tight.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's going to go for it all. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I were up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception. But playing this way is what got him this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
19 Tiger. 18 Rally. 7 Pirates.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down.
I pressed the wrong fucking button.
Will get the football back. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And the pieces have fallen into place to this point. They've got a 2-score lead in the 4th quarter. A berth to the Super Bowl resting on their ability to see this one through to the end. 113 yards rushing for him now as he tries to will his guys into the Super Bowl. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports.
That nigga dropping that ball in the end zone, man. That changed everything.
2nd down and 3. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. They'll roll him out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Jalen Waddle, 45 yards.
Why the fuck was he on Waddle?
Show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by Butker is on target, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their backs really against the wall now. And we knew how tough it would be for them. You're coming on the road, NFC title game, crazy environment, and certainly just not looking good here in the 4th. Now, they may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
70 Rangers.
Looking to throw. Knowles. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. Throwing to start the drive. Ballard. And he is going to lose yardage here. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
70 Timberwolves. Cougar 19. 18 Pioneer. Warriors 70. Trap 60.
Off the play fake. Ballard. Rush coming, and he's taken down. 3rd and 19. Back to throw. Bauer. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage.
I mean, I know the game
back
over.
at the 36. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock. On fourth down, Bauer. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. Isaiah Simmons picking it off. And this will be returned to right around the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone. Yeah, that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Mecole Hardman, 38 yards. And the Cowboys have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. The Cowboys offense will stay out there as they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them,
Look at that big ass nigga.
2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
We got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today.
Yeah, good game.
And they get to hoist the Bills trophy. Unbelievable victory. Moving on to the Super Bowl.
I only hope that these players understand exactly who is behind that trophy. George